Hey everyone. All right. So I'm feeling a little sick. Forgive the voice. In this video, I want to show you how you can create a daily industry news post. All right. So this makes sense. It's a little convoluted, but I want to show you how you can build this, and if you get stuck, how you can get unstuck. So first things first, this is a daily industry news post. Right. And I built this for a friend of mine who tried it, got stuck, and when I came in, fixed it, got it up and going. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to have Chat GPT do the research, format that into something Claude can understand, and then automatically create a post. And so the goal is you go from, let's see if it'll load for me quick. You go from a prompt like this: please create a daily franchise industry news summary, include the following marketing updates, visit these websites, check for new blog posts, search for updates or new features specifically related to franchises, the challenges they face, summarize significant updates, include direct links to the article, right? Super awesome. And then that then creates an output, and Claude rewrites it. The reason why Claude rewrites it is because Claude is a better copywriter than ChatGPT. And then we have that rewritten summary then go into LinkedIn, and then we end up with something like this, right? So Buddy Sean, fractional CMO for franchises, right? This is important to him. And it writes this, here it is. Here's what's going on. First, here's what's going on. Meanwhile, this is what happens to me, perhaps. Bottom line, are you seeing this? And he even throws in hashtags and stuff. Pretty cool, huh? This happens daily. So he's got an automatic post that's being written. Now, there's a bajillion things that I could recommend that we improve in terms of voice, tone, all sorts of stuff, right? But we're starting with the basic function here. So what do you need to do? Well, first things first, you need to create OpenAI and connect your OpenAI connection using Make. Once you're in there, you need to craft the messages. First things first, we have to go set this message role as developer and system. We're giving it what the role is for ChatGPT. We're essentially telling it, you're an AI assistant. You provide daily franchise news and summaries. Is that best prompt? Not necessarily, but we'll get into prompting in another video. And then next, we're going to change the role to user, and we're going to say, please create this. And this is the prompt that the user is inputting into ChatGPT. So if you think about when you create a custom GPT, or even if you're just working in ChatGPT standard, you always have to give the GPT parameters to work within. And those parameters are defined through the role you give it, right? If you just tell it, hey, I need this, generally it's going to give you general answers. But if you narrow its focus, just like an employee or a job description or something like that, you say you are just focusing on this specific thing, then it's going to perform that much because it has specific guidelines and understanding about what it needs to do and where to direct its resources. All right. That's it. That's all we have to do. We don't have to touch any of these extra things here. We then take that output, we come into here and we name it Claude Messages, and then the result comes from this, right? So I got in here, but it's this daily franchise news summary, right? That's the result that's coming in. We want to then give that result to Claude. So we're going to go in, connect Claude. I'm doing this, like, I'm not walking you through the details of connecting your Claude account. Those are things that you can do on your own. We want to make sure that we have enough tokens to run this, right? If we see prompt tokens 98, completion tokens 490, total tokens 488. You want to make sure you have enough tokens in here, so 1,000 or so. Keep in mind, tokens cost money, so every time you run this, it's going to cost you in your account, depending on what your token max is. And then we want to do the same thing, right? We want to be like, all right, here's your role, user. I want to put content into you. It's text content, and then here's the text prompt, right? So rewrite the following franchise industry news summary, like as a professional but conversational LinkedIn post that would be engaging to business owners and franchise professionals. Keep it concise, informative, LinkedIn friendly. And then the summary is where this input is coming from. You see tools is flashing, right? Because that's where it's coming from. And then that's it. You don't have to do anything else in this. Click save. Then you've got your LinkedIn account connected. So you'll make sure that you've got it connected. And then the content for the LinkedIn post is the text response from Claude, right? So you just want that output. If you want to, you can put mentions in. So you could mention different companies, like here's it's showing you, hello, my name is at Jane Doe, right? But for the purposes of simplicity, we'll just get mentions. You don't have to focus on media type right now. That's another thing. We're just doing posts, not articles. We want it to be public, on your main feed, right? It's reshare disabled, no. And then you click it, save. And then if you want this to be a daily thing, then what we're going to do is we're going to come here and we're going to go run this scenario every day and then set the time to be 8 a.m. So in time zone is American New York. So if you want it to be your like Mountain Standard Time is where I'm at right now, then we have to add to that. So what is New York's 2 hours ahead of us? So then we do this at 10 a.m., right? In the time zone there. Or you just go into your account, set the time zone, something different, and go from there. And then click save. You're good to go. So I hope this is helpful to you. And if you are looking to create a daily industry news article that you can post on LinkedIn, all right, like and subscribe, do all the things, and wish me getting better. How to get this up though. Cheers.